Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft. If you missed the last episode of How to Minecraft, we cleaned up our we've cleaned up everything except that one little dot over there, which I guess is going to be my little target. Now, we had to clean up Matt's little prank that he pulled on us with all the snow blocks, which was, again, I will say, very, very well done, and hats off to you, my friend. Now, the only problem with that is when we actually looked at our base, there were a bunch of these snowballs on the ground. And the problem... I actually just hit myself with my own snowball. That's a first. The problem is that I couldn't actually clear... Oh, there's actually a few pieces that I missed. Huh. It was actually, I couldn't clear all of it because of the fact that, you know, despawning items don't really despawn on this server very easily. In fact, let me turn my sounds on real quick. I had that very, very loud. I think it's because I was playing a UHC very recently. But anyways... so I told Matt, basically, I gave him a little bit of a threat, a little bit of a blackmail, well, not blackmail, but more of a threat, saying, I will give you your items back, because I went to his base and I stole from him Soul Shattering Sword, which has Last Stand 3, which I still don't know what it does. I messaged Vac, he hasn't gotten me back to me yet, and I stole Matt's helmet from him, and I said to him, you have to come in and clean up all of the snowballs on the ground, and then you will have your items returned to you. To which I logged on the server later, and all the items were gone. As you can see, there's no longer any snowballs on the ground. There is nothing on the ground. So Matt did as the trial commenced. Now, I wasn't trying to push him around or anything, just kind of bantering out a little bit. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to go warp the tower, which I'm pretty sure is the closest one to his home, because I do actually have the screenshots somewhere along here. Let me actually pull up the screenshot folder real quick. I have his coordinates pulled up on one of the screenshots that I've taken here. Let me see. His coordinates were... Oh dear, where were his coordinates? I think I took this actually a while ago. His coordinates were... Oh no. Oh no, where did... Oh, you know what? I actually don't think I had his coordinates pulled up, but I'm pretty sure the coordinates were negative 1200 and positive 800, at least around there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is actually, before we go, I want to go ahead and conquer a dungeon real quick. So we're actually going to take this one on just because, I don't know, we're here, we warped to it. We're going to go ahead and tackle this dungeon, and we're going to return Matt's items to him, and then we're going to get working on the vault a bit more, because I do want to get that finished, so I can devote a lot of my time, a little freaking baby villager zombie, because then I want to devote a lot of my time to the Fancy Pants Casino, because I definitely need to get that vamped up and ready to go. Mainly because, I don't know, I just want to prepare it, because Kara is here. She's currently in the other room, though. She's not been feeling too hot lately. Whose ocelot is that? Why is there an ocelot? Why is Vic's ocelot up here? Can I kill it? Kinda want to kill it. Can I punch you? No, I can't hit that here. Is this thing just stuck? Oh, you know what? Is it stuck here? I think that ocelot might actually be trapped here, because I don't think you can actually bring ocelots, or I don't think you can interact with non-hostile entities over. Oh, I think Vic just lost one of his cats, unfortunately. Well, that sucks. And by the way, a nice little beautiful thing, as you guys can actually tell, Stormbringer has been patched. It's just the best thing in the world. I'm finally able to kill mobs without being... Watch it. Wait for it. Oh, I think that was my Skype going off of Vac telling me whatever the sort of chant. I can actually strike down mobs without them hurting me, and it's just... Oh, I love it so much. I missed it. Now, obviously, it was his attack, but I'm actually able to kill these guys with my axe without taking a bunch of armor damage. Oh, I freaking love it. Don't restock on me. Don't restock. Don't restock. Don't do it. Okay, let me actually check my Skype real quick. It might be Vac. Let me see here. Oh, when you're low HP and wielding sword, it increases your armor a ton. Wow. So it's kind of like, what was it? It's like my Last Stand, or not the Last Stand, it's like the Voidwalker boots in a way. When you're low, or when you're about to die, or when you should have died, it'll send you into the Void Dimension. Interesting. Okay, I wonder if that's an enchant off of Cosmic. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got over here. If I need to recall again, the last time we went here, we had pants. We had 4 pairs of pants and 1 iron chestplate. I don't know why I came back to here. I guess it's because I warped here. But let's go ahead and see what we got here. Hopefully... Oh, I'm just picking those right back up. Hopefully, those pants are the 5th and final good one. So the sword is a sharpness headless. The pants are Cyborg 3, which is okay. The chest plate is prot 4. I mean, you can't complain. The axe is not good, and the pants are... I mean, like, it's prot 4, blast protection 1, but I mean, it's still not very good. I'm not really... I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not really a fan of the RNG kind of randomness of dungeons. I don't know. There's just something about it that makes them feel unrewarding in a way, and I feel it should work in, like, a tier system. Like, I don't know. I wish there was... like, easier and then harder dungeons. Like, I'm talking difficulty, like, hard dungeons in the fact that even in Prot 4, Dodge 5, Block 5, with an axe like Smite 5 and Crushing and Lifesteal and all that, even that, it would still be difficult. Like, I'm talking hard dungeons. And maybe then, you know, it would buff up the loot a little bit. I really want to see dungeons changed quite a bit to the, you know, compared to the way that they are now. Because right now, it's like, you can only get... I kind of already have the best of everything you can get out of a dungeon right now. And I'm pretty sure I've said that multiple times. I can't get any better pairs of gear or anything along those lines because it's just, it's not able to be done, mainly for the fact that I think I'm going to have to check and see if I'm actually traveling the right direction here. Yeah, let me actually just make a quick cut and make sure that I'm traveling the right way, because I might actually be going a wrong direction out here. And if I am, not going to be able to forgive myself. So I'll catch you guys back in just a quick second. So I realized that I was actually the opposite direction. It's negative, or it's positive 1200, and it's negative 800. So, yeah, was going the wrong way this entire time. So I guess it's a good thing that I kind of figured out some stuff around here. So, yeah. I'll see you guys back once I've actually gone the right direction. And by the way, to clarify things up, Matt does have... he does have a pirate ship at his place. He does have the pirate ship dungeon. However, if you go to warp pirate ship, or warp the pirate ship, whatever it is, it will take you over to that one that is immediately over by Mitch and Jerome's base, not Matt. So Matt does not have a warp to his place. I could use /TPPOS, but again, I'm saving my money for casino reasons. Commands aren't really a necessity to me right now. In fact, actually, I want to actually see Vic's casino and what he's done in it so far. I don't know if he's properly worked on more of it yet. He's definitely got the foundation of it done, but I don't think he's done actually anything in terms of casino work. It looks like he has stairs and stuff. Do I have my silk touch on me? Where's my silk touch? There's my silk touch. We're just gonna slip in here. Hello. Yeah, I figured there wasn't anything that water could actually hurt. You know, he's building in water. Oh. Okay, so he's got a little thing down here. Some fudge are those. Oh god, they looked like spawn eggs for a second. I didn't realize there was a chicken up there. It looked all dark. So this is his area. I guess. Oh, he wants to. Cheeky little Vic Star. He wants to do the room thing, where each room has a different thing in it. I guess he's doing 4. Interesting. I guess he hasn't put a room over here yet. Fascinating. Alright. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to get the vault done, so I can just continue working on the casino and really make it, like, amazing. You know what I mean? Because I know Vic's working on his, so I want to, you know, make sure we're both kind of even in building. Because I would hate for him to get you know, like, in front of the build process. You know, I'd like for us to be at least even and that sort of thing, so you got a little bit of variety going on. I haven't really invited a lot of people over to the casino yet. The only people that have come over is Lachlan, once. We'll call it once. And then Choco and Kenny once. I think that's been about it. I should invite some more people over to do a casino episode one of these days. Huh. Maybe even Preston. You should gamble away his $300,000 and then you can call it quits. Come back into the server for one more day and then gamble away all your money and then call it quits. Same for Choco. Oh god. But anyways, yeah, see you guys back when I'm actually at Matt's place. So after a long and perilous journey, and by that I mean 6 minutes of pressing the control and up arrow key on my keyboard. I'm just kidding, I use W because I'm right-handed. We are finally over at Matt's facility to finally return his things. Now, someone did actually tell me, in fact, a few people actually told me, oh, he has a village over here. I didn't realize he had a village next to his place. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this is the reason why he decided to settle down here. Village right next to the, huh. Does he even use this? It looks like he just ransacked this village and just, like, put a middle finger up it just to say, hey, I can build a better house next to yours. Seriously, this is a pretty legit village for being, like, on a freaking mountainside. This is really cool. That's a really neat village. Of course, it's kind of messed up with like the generation and stuff because of all that, but still very, very nice. So a couple people were telling me that Matt's gear behind the Chest of Champions was actually his retired gear, meaning that's not the gear that he uses, which makes sense because I would imagine most of the gear that you properly use is the stuff that you have on you. In fact, I wonder if Matt... No? He still hasn't changed... No, he still hasn't changed how the vault operates. So I guess I can just go ahead and place this back down. So we'll go ahead and put his Nooch's helmet back in here. This is like the Traveler's helmet, man. It's gone to so many freaking people. And the soul-shattering sword will go along with the iron swords. I believe it was right here or somewhere along those lines. It was somewhere over there. Doesn't really even matter. So let's put the iron swords away. Chest of Champions. He has his heart in the pants. Blue suede shoes. He doesn't actually... Interesting. He doesn't actually have a chest plate in there. It's quite literally not... You know what? Have a free protection for chest plate, Matt. I don't know. It's Chest of Champions, and if everything that doesn't have is a chest plate. Kind of funny. Matt's house, I really do like Matt's house. He's kind of... He brought back his same style of home from HTM Season 1, and he kind of made it a bit more industrial and a bit more... I don't know, definitely a lot nicer. It might just be the fact that it's on the... No, he definitely made his home a lot nicer than before. What with not just building with one solid stone brick block. Still looks pretty good, though. Regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and travel back home. I got to take care of a couple things, get my inventory sorted out, and I'll meet you guys back in the vault. So see you then. So, I jumped from up there all the way up there. And, crashed in the middle of it, didn't have any absorption hearts, and landed, and thankfully blocked. That could have been my 10th death right there. In fact, I'm wondering what the decade of what the 10th death, the deca death will be. The deca death. That sounds cool. The deca death. I wonder what that death will actually be, because that would definitely would have killed me with only 10 hearts all the way from there down to that tree. I'm pretty sure that would have actually killed me. So let's go ahead and let's get our resources back for everything that we're going to need to continue with the vault, because we have a lot of crap on us that's really not even like needed for anything. In fact, we have most of our stuff with snowballs actually, so I'll go ahead and throw all these away. In fact, you know what? Nah, I know it'd be fun, but it's a little bit of time taking. So let's go ahead and throw the snow away in there. We have Lachlan's head that I don't know what I necessarily got from. We'll put the iron leggings in here for right now. Just to have, oh, we already have cyborg leggings. Interesting. And we have a block of iron. Why do we have a block of iron in here? The fudge did we get a block of iron from? Someone give that to us? I guess so. Strange. I actually have no idea who gave us the block of iron. Anyway, let's put the protection pants away in here. The Bane of Arthropods Unbreaking Sword in here. What else did we get from there? Oh, we got the Mythic Sword. This is going straight into salvage. Get an extra iron piece right there. Thank you very much. $90. Love it. Beautiful, baby. In terms of Baltop, Rob is actually very close to us as well. In fact, the next time that the casino pays his taxes, Rob should have more money than us. Everyone else is doing pretty good on the server. At least... Kenny is. Lachlan's doing a very fair job. Preston, I still don't know how he got that money. Choco is currently taking a leave from H2M, just because, I don't know what he's released, but he's taking a leave, so it's going to be a little bit quiet without our bird around. He might come back. I'm not actually sure. Like I said, I'm not him. I don't know, and he didn't tell me, you know, everything, so... I don't really know when he'll be coming back, but I will miss him for the time being. My dear little Chocobo pal. It's gonna be lonely without him here. I don't know, him and I were kind of like, we're pals on the server in a way. We don't really do all that much, but... No, Choco's like that one guy that's kind of like pals with everyone, you know what I mean? Oh my... Oh my god, that's actually the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Matt, you freaking beast. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm gonna do something purely for banter. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Hold on. Hold on. I just want to do something. Okay. I just want to do something. We're gonna take a snow. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, where do we have? We need. Okay, we don't have it in here. Okay, we have all of our jungle wood. Let's just go ahead and take all of our jungle wood with us right now. Tons and tons and tons of jungle wood. All of our jungle wood that we possibly got in the world. Oh my actual god, Matt. Alright, here, I want to do this, and then let's take that and turn that into 12 sticks right there. Just very quickly, I just very quickly want to do something very small. Oh, that's great. I know I'm overreacting, but it's still funny as hell. Alright, there we go. I think I serrated strikes. No, I actually didn't. The enemy was bleeding, but they weren't actually serrated stricken, which is good. Strucken. Strucken. I tried using a head. Let's get the item frame. Oh, Matt, I want you to fix my freaking glass, man. I gotta go and get some more glass so I can actually fix that, because Matt actually broke a few glass panes, which I'm sure was an accident, but... Oh, well. Hold on. We're gonna put this on there. We're gonna put that snow in. Oh, I love it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get... Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I'm forgetting a few things right here. What was the actual materials that I had set up before? Where was it? It was in another temporary chest. And by the way... Kara did say she's feeling well enough to go and organize my chest, which, is just kind of like a joke. Oh, we do actually have 41 iron. Hot damn. I didn't realize that. When Kara comes here, or when Kara watches, my HMs, which she does every here and there, she doesn't really like, my style of, how should I say, storage, I guess. So she's probably gonna come on and actually organize up through all my chests so there's not a bunch of like random crap everywhere. There's these gold nuggets in here which aren't actually the true fancy pants. But what else was the other stuff that I needed? I needed the redstone torch. I needed just a ton of redstone. Let's take that out right there. And I don't think I need like anything else. I could throw away the raw beef. Let's keep the leather in here for right now. And then what else was I using here? Stone bricks, I think I was. We have the glowstone, we have the jungle wood. Really, I think we have all of what we need for the most part to actually keep building. So let's go back to /home, and let's jump all the way down here. And let's go all the way down. It is, I don't know, it's like, is the vault too intricate? Yes. But that's okay, because that's why I love it. I love my vault so much, just because it's really cool. I feel like I'm playing Fallout Shelter. I got like my vault like in true form. Let's go ahead and put this in here. This actually definitely does need to be replaced. That looks ugly as hell, and I think that might have actually... No, was waiting for the obsidian to break, but there's no lava underneath there. End of the line, and I guess... You know, this is the time that I wish I really had either, either Cyborg or some Ender Pearls, and I don't have either. So this is going to be a little bit of a trip down, but, you know, building this room, I want to bring people into my vault, man, because, I mean, like, right now, it's cool that I've got the vault, but it's kind of pointless if nobody's going to try and raid me. I want to stir up some real damage on the server, and, like, actually start putting my stuff away in here, because I'm honestly done with normal storage. The thing is, you have to remember it this way. I can access my vault through /TPPOS. Other people can't. You can't TPPOS into someone's vault. That is completely against the rules. So back here, I'm actually going to close up all of this, thankfully, and we actually don't have a bit of cobblestone. Can I possibly get a little bit of some cobblestone maybe over here? This is our soak touch pick, isn't it? No, this is our efficiency pick. I don't want to Ricker this right now. We'll have to do that for right there. Just want to get a little bit of cobblestone that I can actually build with. So basically what we're going to be working on right now is the last thing that we were adding, and then we're pretty much good to clear out the room and start working on the actual vault room of it. Now I've made notes saying that it is rather it is going to be rather difficult to work with the vault, considering here, I guess we can do one glowstone. Oh, that's our legendary axe. It's not our building axe. Getting wood. God, I love this server. We're gonna actually have to clear out a giant portion of stone to actually have room for the vaults. Now, Super Breaker is gonna be a great thing for this, but that's why I wanted to get the Haste 2 beacon. Oh, You couldn't actually see much in there, but you might have seen a little bit, but that's okay, because you can't, like I said, you can't see much. You're not going to be able to get through the whole thing fully, just using efficiency 5s would be way too painful. So I'm going to need a haste 2. Now, people did actually bring to my attention, I did not know this, but apparently you can actually craft haste 2 potions if you have a high enough smeltery level, which is pretty freaking cool, actually. I didn't know that smeltery in MCMMO allows you to brew potions like that, but apparently you can get things like you can get resistance potions, you can get all that kind of cool stuff, and that would be really cool for PvP. I think Rob mentioned to me that he was working on trying to get his alchemy level up to get those kind of potions, which would be sick, and I really want to start working on alchemy for that reason. But I think it would actually be a bit faster to just get the... Actually, thinking about it, I don't know what will be faster. Getting the iron that I would need for that size of a beacon? Because I have the nether star. I just need the actual iron blocks. Like, I have the gold, and I would only need it temporarily. It really is a thing of just, like, trying to figure out what would be more worth it to do. Level up my alchemy to whatever God knows what level I would need, or to work with getting the iron. Really not actually sure. Let's go ahead and make sure we put down the wood here, but not actually show any of the redstone parts behind here, because we don't want anybody seeing the insides. You know what I'm saying. So this area back here, for those that didn't catch it, the reason that we're doing another door and the reason I'm digging down so far is this door is kind of going to be like our creeper-proof door, at least for like creeper eggs and stuff. Now, it's not fully proof, and obviously there will be people that will eventually break into said vault, at least, you know, maybe. But what we're basically going to do is we're going to put the pistons, the piston door, all the way down. I think here is actually a pretty good spot. Yeah. Alright, I accidentally showed a little bit of the redstone back here, so I had to go ahead and block that out, and I had to do a little bit of a cut for you guys who were like, why did Pete just vanish for like 2 seconds? I actually forgot to bring the buckets. That's actually okay, because I can go slash home and then I can just go back. Okay, yeah, we're fine, we're fine. So I'm going to place the sticky pistons. Let's see, they need to be one here, and one... Oh, nope, that's going to be underneath. Oop. One right there. There we go. And then that will be extended out this way. So the rest of this area is just going to be literally filled with water, so nobody can break in. And I'll say this one more time. We don't have to worry about protection from the outside, because if anybody does somehow break in from, like, you know, mining or whatever, they suddenly find our area, they can't do anything about it because they're not technically allowed to build in our base, and that's what the whole thing is. So... Alright, let's go ahead and just set that up right there. And I guess really the thing that we just have to work on right now is, can I do this without showing any of the compartments? I'm not actually showing any of the redstone. Beautiful. Oh god. Oh, I don't want to show any of the redstone. Don't want to show any of the redstone. That's not... Oh god. Oh god, I'm showing things. I'm showing so many things. Showing so many things, people are like, oh, secret, secret, secret. Alright, so where did we put the pistons? So the pistons are right back here. Let's go ahead and set up the actual piston doors. So for this, we're going to need, I'm pretty sure it's a block right here, and then we're going to need a block right here, and I think it's like this. Pretty sure it's this way. Torches, we go one here, and then one here. Alright, so that's extended out like that, and then, I guess we'll just hook up the redstone to here then, so we got our little redstone wiring. I don't actually think I brought enough redstone either. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, I don't actually think I brought enough redstone to be able to do this. Alright, perfect. So that is... No, that's open. And that's not set up. Oh, no. This needs to be, Did I hook this up to an inverter last time, or do I do this the other way? Hold up. I think I actually have to do the cobblestone the other way, so it's like this, this, and this. And then... Is it this way? No, because then if you cut that signal right there, no, most definitely not. So I actually did have to hook this up to an inverter, I think. So let's replace this here. Whenever I take a break from redstone, I forget my knowledge of redstone. Like, I have a knowledge of redstone, it's there, but I forget it if I don't do enough stuff. So right here, if we go ahead and place down one of these like this, and then a torch on this side, so that's off right now, and then when that block behind there gets... unpowered, this will turn on, and then this will be pulled inward. Perfect. Alright, so we have it beautifully set up, and then I think, for simplicity, could we, I think I actually want to, hold on, I'm gonna make the block right here. I'm gonna make the inverter switch right here, so I can actually pull this redstone down underneath and get this whole thing working. So let's actually place the glowstone along here just so I have a little bit more light to work with. I think it's every 3 I have, yeah, every 3 I have a glowstone. And if I'm wrong, then I probably just messed up the styling of this whole thing completely. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, and... oh, that's a little bizarre. Oh, that's a little bizarre. Whatever. So be it. Doesn't really matter. It's authentic, I guess. Let's go all the way back here then and set up the little back room of the door. Do I already have the... okay, so I have the pistons in here. I don't actually have the torches down. There we go. So the room... what was it? It was like this, this, and this, right? Yeah, so the redstone was 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, and then this would go along the edge. So there'd be a redstone block right here. Now, or redstone dust, rather, not block. My mistake. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So then if we place the redstone down here, and then we bring this a bit lower. Is this even to... okay, so this is even. Let's, if we... okay, so that does go down. Let's bring this all the way down underneath, and then we'll want to just bring this underneath the floorboard, and then 1 more up right here. Is that perfect? I think it's perfect. Yeah, should be good. We could actually extend it a little bit out more. And we got mining skill for mining freaking stone. I love it. All right, so let's pull this over here, and then I'll put the repeater down here. And that might actually make the doors not open in an even amount of time, but so be it. Who freaking cares, I guess. We could actually, what we could do to even that out is put another repeater right there, so then these will both open at the same exact time. In fact, actually, I might want to move this over a bit more to get a bit more redstone signal strength. So I think if we were to have this work like that, there we go. So these would both be open. Beautiful. All right, we'll swap that with the torch right there. Awesome. So we have our doors good to go. So this is closed when there's no actual thing here. Now there's, of course, this little room back here. Let's just place a glowstone. Allie! Allie! I haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you on here in ages, bro. Boys. Alright. So let's see. What exactly am I trying to do here? I guess I really just want to get the rest of this place down right here. Yeah, man, I've been missing out. For sure. Getting back on the grind. Hype. Awesome. I don't really, I'm not really too close of friends with Ali, but it is still cool to see him on for sure. Fellow HM members are pretty much cool with everyone on here, so I mean, hey, it's nice. Would definitely love to catch up with them though, for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the roof here. And then I think we have the main room done for the most part. The only thing we'll have left to do is the floor and then the actual, we got a little bit of clay here, that's sweet. Then we have to do the water part of it. And then, I guess, the staircase going upward one more time. And then we have the room. There's no more additions we're going to be making to this. This is the vault completely up and done in terms of... this is our last trap. Guaranteed, promise you, no more traps going to be done. At least in terms of expansion. I have made a point saying that this pathway down here, although I don't want to, because it would butcher the point of it, just being like a long pathway with nothing there, can have a trap added to it if so needed. Like, cut it off in the middle and put something else in there because there is enough room. And we are at block level 17 down here, so it's possible, but I don't want to do it just because, like I said, would kind of ruin... aw, Ellie's in a good mood. It would kind of, ruin the stature of everything. But like I was saying, let me actually check something real quick. It's actually funny. I was just saying that I want to invite more people to the casino, and Victus messaged me saying that he wants to do a casino episode relatively soon. So I might have to hop on in with that in a little while. Let's go ahead and place down the jungle wood along here and get the floor done. And then the last thing that we're going to do is place some signs, even though I had signs back in my home, which I can grab because I'll need the buckets anyway. Get this whole area filled in with water, and then we'll be good to go. So we can actually place that down there, place the jungle wood right here, and we have our doors fully operational. The only thing that we need to do is fit the glowstone in here. So let's make sure, again, that we're not showing anything. 1 glowstone right there, 1 glowstone right there, glowstone right there, glowstone right there, and a glowstone right there. And I think with that, are we good? Now this is a little bit kind of funky, but... it's funky fresh. I'm okay with it. Definitely okay with it. So we have a full room. Yeah, pretty much done. Let's go ahead and do /home real quick. We don't want to teleport anywhere else, so I gotta make sure that got a little Glitched area right there. Here we go. Don't want to die from these. We set them up so it's pretty much... Death is pretty much not a possibility in here. And we need with us 2 buckets. We don't need the water since we can just... Actually, no, the water would definitely... Yeah, we definitely need water on the buckets. Let's go ahead and sell hand to the cobblestone that we've got here. Imagine if I sold hand on the friggin' jungle wood. Oh god, my salt would be through the roof, guys. Alright, 2 buckets right there. Beautiful. Let's get a little bit more redstone, just in case I need it. A few more blocks as well. I don't know. I don't think I need it. I think I'm pretty much done. And then, where was the signs? We're gonna need... Okay, we have 7 signs here. Did we have any signs here? No. Signs here? Any signs anywhere? We have 13 signs here. Beautiful. And then this is our... Why did I actually put this away? Weird. Not actually sure why I threw the trusty longbow away. Okay, well, that's a little bit bizarre. I should always keep... In fact, I think I was actually wondering where that bow was for the longest little while. Okay, let's go ahead and dump down here. Grab our 2 little buckets of water. Dodge it. Ah, dang it. Alright, so we got that right there. And then let's do slash back. Cost $200. Who cares? Then what we're going to do is we're going to place the signs down. 1 right here, 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 and 1 right here. I feel like I should actually put something on these. What if I actually wrote something on the signs? Would that look better? Let me actually just try here. What's my signature? This is my signature. Oh. So if we do it like this, how would this look if we just do this across the entire way? You know, I guess it makes it'll look a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6 across? No, it's 7 across. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gonna do this the whole way around, just so it actually looks a little bit better. I'm gonna need to fix that with the other one then, if we're doing it this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am really like... I pay a lot of attention to detail so much that I put little designs on my side. It looks cool, though. You can't deny. All right. Put that on there. 1 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My counting is actually the best if you can't tell. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. First time I've actually counted it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Oh, we're not doing the bottom right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like chains. That's actually pretty cool. All right, and then this along there. Perfect. All right, and now really the only thing that we have to do here is, I guess, we're filling up the water. So let's get our little area of water, and I guess just fill this whole thing up here. And then we're gonna need signs. Oh, we're gonna need signs on the back of it as well. I don't think I have. I think I filled in the floor, so it shouldn't actually interact with the redstone at all. Pretty sure that's all filled. This whole thing is filled? Yes, this whole thing is filled with water. All right, let me actually just check real quick here. Is this floor good? All right, this floor is good. So if we put the signs to right about here, let's do the same thing. Oh, God. I'm doing the same thing on the back here. Oh, God, way too many signs. If you guys ever enjoyed someone just typing things on signs, look no further. I'm your guy. Subscribe now and you'll get 7 free donuts. I actually wish I could... Oh, dang it. I actually wish I could buy you guys, like, donuts or something. You know what I mean? Like... Imagine, like, every time I upload 3 videos a day, every one of you guys that watch gets a donut or something like that. Or imagine, like, imagine if it was, like, a like for a donut. If you guys liked one of my videos or, like, added them to a playlist or shared them or something, you get a donut. You know what I mean? That would be so... a lot of people would probably have a lot of sugar, but... Tell you, that would be pretty freaking cool if you could do something like that. I'm talking seriously. I'd love to repay you guys back in the form of sweets. Although... You know, you have to tell your parents these sweets are coming from a reputable source. I mean, when it comes down to earth, I ain't no celebrity. I'm just a normal teenager living a little bit of a different life. So, you know, I'm just a teenager trying to give you a donut. Really, I'm like your best friend, in a way, if you think about it. All right, so let's get this whole thing done here. 7, do that along there. 1, 2, 3, 7. There we go. All right, so we got the floodgates down right there. And then I guess the last thing that we have to do is fill this area up. I want to actually do it so it fills up like this, so there's no blocks going downward, which I hope makes sense. This is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, actually, to fix this up. All right, so let's do this around here, this around here. Make sure there's no... is there any areas that aren't filled in? This is still filled in a bit more to the right, so if we were to put one... Oh, God, not right there. Right here, this should all be even now? I think it's even. Just got to make sure, because I remember in the room that I was working on with the parkour, it actually trapped itself a little bit. Alright, or kind of trick me up a little bit. So let's do this around here. Around here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, other people were actually giving me a really good idea that I actually want to try for creeper eggs. Because people were like, oh, Pete, if you want to get rid of creeper eggs, why don't you just put ocelots? I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm going to trap some ocelots. Ooh. Can I fix that? What the fudge is that? Why is that there, and why is it annoying me so much? Why is that... What? What? Oh, I think it's because... Wait. Why? Why is that a thing? I know I'm getting, like, really pesky right now, but that actually is kind of irritating. Oh, why is that there? Dang it. Dang Flabbit. Is there any possible way I could do to clear that up? Is it, like... No, I'm putting a piece of water there, and it's not doing anything. Piece of water. I'm putting a piece of water in it. But I think I'm actually going to try trapping some ocelots and putting them in, like, little areas that would actually possibly scare away any creepers that if people tried to place, like, creeper eggs or something down. I don't know how well that would work, but I would definitely be up to giving it a shot. Alright, so this little area right underneath here is the floor with water. However, there's no redstone there, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this for right now. And then I guess the last thing that we have to do is dig up this little area right here and put down... Okay, so we got all this looking good. And then I think it was... What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do the staircase. So the first stair... Let's craft real quick. The first stair is going to be going right here. We need 8 of them, as per the usual. Okay, let's go ahead and bring that around there. Signs. We don't need more signs. Well, we might actually in the future. So this is where the stairs are going to be going. And then right from here is going to be the way up to the beautiful, beautiful vault. Which is going to be a... Oh, it's such a freaking pain. I hope you guys understand once I start building the actual vault room. It's going to be about 3 or 4 episodes of me just working on it. For those that watched Season 1 of HTM, when I was working on the arena... like, it's gonna be that level of, concentration and work. So it's gonna take me a little while, guaranteed. There's no getting around it. So, hopefully you guys are down for that sort of thing, because I know a lot of you will be excited for me to finally get it done, and I will be too. Definitely want to work on some other projects aside from that. The casino is my second project, aside from the vault, and then I want to find a third project to work on. Because that's the thing with me. I work, I do better on, like SMPs and stuff when I have a very large... Why did nobody tell me I placed those signs down on stone and have to get rid of them? I don't think about a lot of things when I commentate, I'm sorry. Fudge freaking sakes, man. Fudge freaking sakes. Screw it, we're not even gonna place down anything on the signs right now. I'm not in the freaking mood. Not in the freaking mood at all. Okay. Oh, we didn't even need to do it on that side. Ugh. And we're not even... Oh, this whole thing is just a mess. This whole thing is just a right proper mess. Oh, there goes the water. There goes the water. Okay, well, nobody ever said I was the brightest of people. But anyways, I think it's going to go ahead and end this episode off. We got our little pathway kind of set up here. I'm basically just going to do the stair system, just like usual, in pretty much every other little area that we've got. And we are going to need to put some wood up there as well. So we got the wood platform going up here. And then I'm pretty sure from right here is where the wood actually rises. And then it goes up higher from here. I think so. I can actually hear a cave next to us. Which might be really good to get some more resources, because, hey, this has been pretty good for, like, caving and stuff, too, you know? Is this good? Yeah, that is the exact level of the way that I wanted it, the way I had it before. So let's go ahead and plop down the rest of this stuff right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just work on getting the stairway set up, and then I have to figure out off camera, and I think I might actually do, well, I don't think I'll do a straw poll, but I just want to try and figure it out on my own, whether or not it would be smarter to do alchemy and get haste 2 potions that way, or just get a normal beacon, because I don't know how you make haste 2 potions with alchemy. I really don't, and I think a beacon might just be a bit more useful to have, like, later on, because I will need to work with a slime chunk as well, and get working on that slime grinder. So, yeah, I mean, apart from that, I guess I will catch you guys back. Oh, is that, wait. No, okay, this needs to be wood right here, and then, are we good? Yeah, okay, sweet. Alright, I was like, wait, I think I messed up. I think I royally messed up. So we got the stairwell working here. Everything looks good. And then next episode, we're going to start working on the actual vault room, and we're nearly done. I know we went on such a large hiatus of it. We took such big pauses. Not usually something that I typically do with big projects like this. I'm normally one to, you know, start it and finish it, but this season, little kind of... didn't really work out all that well, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to show some support. I always get that tongue tie. Please be sure to show some support. There we go. There's the beautiful tongue tie. I think let's put the glowstone right here. And I guess I'll catch you guys back in the next episode. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. In fact, I know you have, and I'm glad you have been. So I'll catch you guys back next time. Ciao, everyone.